What's up, Dace-tacular Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris the Dace Man Dace, and joining me this week in the studio, across the way, Gibby.
I made it back, baby. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yes, I did. Bum, 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 bum.
You need to make a blues album. That was phenomenal.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And Frank Ward!
Back from where? You didn't go anywhere. I mean, hi and shit, but goddamn, man.
I come back every week for you guys, my lovely audience members who love to listen to my great sexy voice.
Who? My God, who?
The same people that like Shriek on Saved by Your Bell.
Yay!
Isn't he like a super nut job now? Like
Pretty
a drug
sure he's in
addict,
jail
kill
for
people?
murder.
Hey, 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 hey. Calm down. Murder is okay as long as you don't get caught.
That's
You got caught?
fair enough. Yeah, don't get caught.
That sucker.
You'd get caught.
In a heartbeat. You would come out with bloody hands like, nah, on me.
And he'd be bitching about it too, like, I can't get this goddamn blood off my hands. Squawk!
Bitch took too long to die.
Squawk!
I was trying to kill her. She kept going, stop, stop. I need my shoes.
Exactly.
I had too much shit in my trunk. I couldn't get her in there. Fuck. Squawk!
She's got that junk in that trunk.
What? Squawk!
That's not what we're talking about.
Squawk!
Well, anyway, we were gonna have a new format,
We can. Yay!
but I'm still gonna keep sports since it's only three of us, and usually we have a decent conversation over things.
No, we don't.
Yeah. So, suck it, Frank. Other Frank, not this, that one.
Ooh.
In third person, all of a sudden. It's
Get angry.
time for sports.
About sports, you follow sports?
All right, the first story we got up in sports is, of course, the baseball standings in the American League East. The Baltimore Orioles are leading the division, 13 wins, 5 losses. The Yankees are in second, 11-7. Boston Red Sox in technically third, 11-8.
Boo.
The Tampa Bay Rays are 10-11, and the Blue Jays just didn't want to start this year. They're 5-14.
Hey, that's fine. They're playing for the best draft spot, okay?
They're Canadians. They don't know what they're doing.
Think any of them want to play softball with us instead?
Ooh, maybe. Yeah, we get some ringers.
Just need a pitcher. The Central Division, the Detroit Tigers are tied with the Indians, 10 wins, 8 losses. The Chicago White Sox are 9-9. The Minnesota Twins are 9-10, and the Kansas City Royals are 7-12. Somehow, in Bizarro World, the Houston Astros are leading the Western Division, 13
what?
wins, 6 losses. The Oakland Athletics are 10-9. Fucking division's turned upside down.
Yeah, really.
The Rangers are 9-11. Never forget. Los Angeles Angels 9-12, and Seattle Mariners 8-12. To the National League.
Boo!
The East Side. That was creepy. What is up, the Padre Los Dan? That's our.
Oh,
producer.
shut up, Bump. I can kick you. Yeah, fucking
The
Bring
Washington
that tablet
Nationals
down.
are leading the division with 13 wins, 6 losses. The Miami Marlins are in second, 10-8. And get this.
Wait, Miami's in second?
Well, get this, in third. The Philadelphia Phillies, 9-9 after sweeping the Braves and winning the series against the Nationals. They're
Wow.
destroying their own division.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
New York Mets are in fourth, 8-11, and the Braves are 6-12. Last year's World Series champ Chicago Cubs are leading the Central Division with 11 wins, 8 losses. The Cincinnati Reds are 10-10. The Brewers are 10-11. The Cardinals are 9-10, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are 8-11.
Arg.
The Colorado Rockies are 14-6. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 13-8. The Los Angeles Dodgers are 9-11. The-
Dodge.
9/11.
Dodge.
Oh, too soon.
Yeah, but you can't apparently post videos about it.
And not New York.
San Diego Padres are 8-13, and the San Francisco Giants are 7-13.
Woo.
In other baseball news, Pablo Sandoval.
Oh,
Whoa.
back to Mexico.
He's placed
Not-
on the
well,
DL.
okay.
Get across that board. Get across that wall.
A knee sprain. The Boston Red Sox will be without a third baseman, kind of like us,
I'll do it.
We'll do it. I'm good. I got this.
as they prepare for a 10-game homestand. Sandoval, who was placed on the 10-day disabled list Tuesday with a sprained right knee, the move is retroactive to Monday, meaning he'll be ineligible to return until May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
May it will.
The Red Sox activated infielder Josh Rutledge from the disabled list to take Sandoval's spot on the roster.
Damn.
A little bit of football news because the NFL draft is in Philly, kicking off tomorrow night.
Woohoo!
I like it.
Yeah.
Talk about screwing up my commute.
Alan,
Yeah.
you're off Friday.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's gonna suck.
It's all completely shut down.
Oh,
It's been shut down for over a week now.
You know what's
So-
awesome?
It's horrible.
Working in Jersey.
You know what's awesome is I think I was supposed to go over to Philly.
Good
I'm not
luck.
doing that.
Alabama linebacker Reuben Foster was not invited to the draft after incident.
No.
Ooh, the rapist guy.
The
He's in trouble.
linebacker was not invited to attend the 2017 draft because of an incident at the NFL scouting combine in March, according to league sources. The league declined to comment on Monday. Foster's a potential top 10 pick in the draft, which will begin Thursday at 8 p.m. in Philadelphia. Yeah, I stole it.
Damn.
Foster was sent home from the combine after getting into an argument with a hospital worker during medical checks. The NFL would only say Foster was sent home for personal reasons. Foster later sent a letter to all 32 teams apologizing for the incident, saying, "Please draft me."
I thought he was the rape guy.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
But
is
you're pretty
right.
set that he was.
He's the weed guy.
No, there's about 4 or 5 people got positive testings this time.
For rape?
No,
Oh.
drug
Oh.
found the drug
I
test.
thought he was still
Lay
talking
off
about rape.
pot for a month, and you couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
In weird news for us, for sports, NASCAR.
No.
The only reason I did this is because I knew the name. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is set to retire after the 2017 season.
He died.
No, that was his daddy.
Dad.
He died.
Yeah.
And it gave us a list of the most cup wins without titles. Junior Johnson is in 6th.
I don't,
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 26 wins and is in 3rd best finish.
what does
Yeah.
that mean?
I don't know.
You win a cup, but you didn't win a title? But you won a cup. You can drink out of that. Who needs a title?
The cup, I believe, is all the series. I think you get points per race you win, or I guess what place you
What
finish
place?
in the race.
Something like that, yeah.
My
So
NASCAR
I think the cup is the end. So whoever has the most
But he said without a title, right?
things.
Yeah. My NASCAR
All right,
knowledge stops at
maybe
Talladega
it's
Nights.
the other one. Maybe the cup is what you win for a race, and the other one's
So you won the most races, but you didn't win the most overall points?
yeah. One of them basically means a race.
Why
the
did
other
you
one
bring
means-
us confusing
yeah.
stuff?
One's a race,
Didn't
one's
ask
the
you to
league.
talk about it.
We're simple folk.
I'm
Yes.
just saying he's going to retire.
Good.
Go
Again,
ahead.
my knowledge stops at Talladega Nights and Will
Yeah.
Ferrell. So,
None
and
of
the
that-
last bit of sports news for tonight, curling news is back.
Let's talk about AP.
It's the last one of the season.
What? Last and first, I think.
Yes.
It was updated April 12th.
Go shoot.
Top 5 men and the top 5 women. The top 5
Nope.
men, we'll start with number 5, is Brad Jacobs.
Oh,
He needed
good
more
shoe.
pump-ups at the Briere.
Uh-oh.
Coming in number 4, Mike
Go
McQuinn.
shoe!
Or not, but Mike McQuinn. Amazing what a decent February March can do. Kevin Coe comes in 3rd from Calgary.
Kevin go.
Nicholas Eden from Sweden comes in 2nd.
Uh-oh.
And number 1 from St. John's with an amazing season
Brad,
considering a serious injury to kick it off.
Oh.
Brad Good
Shoe. Yeah, my man.
Bill.
What happened? What did he hurt? Is he
Hurt
okay?
his face.
Is he okay?
Back now.
Oh.
He hurt his.
He's back mid-season.
He had a.
And
He,
still kick that much ass?
he had this crazy paper cut.
He held 2nd the first half of the season
He did.
while being on injury.
While being injured, yeah.
My man.
As for the women, number 1, Rachel Holland from Ottawa, Jennifer Jones from Winnipeg, Anna Sidorova
Didn't like
from
her movies.
Moscow,
TV show.
Michelle Englert from Winnipeg, and Eve Muirhead from Scotland. I feel like I've read that portion every week we've done curling.
I
They
agree.
never change.
Is there
Nope.
only 5 players?
There might only
It's
be
just
5
top
girls.
15,
Oh.
but the top 5's always the same.
Yeah.
And that, my friends,
We didn't talk about AP.
nobody cares.
All right, fuck you.
We cared when he was in Minnesota. Now that he
Yeah.
moved to Nolans,
I think it's gonna be
kinda
interesting.
true.
And
I
that's
think
the
I
story.
think it benefits the Saints a lot. We'll see what happens.
I don't think it helps him that much. If he can stay healthy and he's all angry, like, oh, look at me, I'm still
He's-
boss
but
at
he's not-
33.
he's not
or
gonna
2,
be-
30,
He's
whatever
gonna
it is.
split carries.
With
so-
Ingram?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Without a doubt. I bet you AP will be probably 1st and 2nd down and goal line. Ingram will be everything else.
so much for not caring.
Okay.
But go ahead.
No, yeah, it's cool. Just hijack the segment. Talk about
I like
AP.
being there.
About AP.
Oh,
He cares
damn
more
it.
about
now,
AP than I do.
Now you're making me think of bad things.
What? Like beating your kids?
Like your future wife?
And beating her?
Your future wife's initials are currently AP.
Hey,
Yeah, man, AP is horrible, man.
Great way to end sports. On that note, I have the news segment queued up.
Do it.
Mainly because I feel like you guys will just run, like... My last segment never makes it. So
No.
I'm going to go second as well.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce something new to the show.
Woo,
At the behest of people who aren't here on the show.
I don't like change.
Boo. We
We
don't want her.
don't use Skype.
We have a live show, see?
We built a station with microphones, a soundboard.
I completely forgot about that. Oh well.
Every time we try to do Skype, the audio is so terrible.
I
Either
don't
one
care.
gets drowned out by the other.
I don't
and
care.
we never
Yeah.
hear
Go
the
to
other
the
line.
segment.
Yeah, like
Go
if
to
I
the
get sick of
segment.
Gibby talking, I just do this. And then boom, he's done. It's great. I love
He probably got caught up on that because he's like a bird.
I
Anyway,
know.
the new segment is sort of like a debate segment where we'll take two topics. I will issue it to the group. The good thing is we have an odd number tonight, so
You're
there will
wrong.
be a clear-cut winner.
You're wrong.
And for the sake of it, I'm just going to probably disagree with him. Unless they both agree, and then I'm going to just... I lost, because I'm just going to disagree. So the first segment will be... let's play the song. It's not a long song. I learned to shorten our themes.
It is decided.
All right, so we're doing a debate. It's a very short
Wow.
theme.
Wow.
Wow, that-
yeah.
And the clearest thing we've ever gotten out of this computer.
That was such a journey, though. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the highs and lows of that,
Yes.
that introduction.
Wow.
So, first and foremost, it is going to be the battle of the originals. Sonic the Hedgehog, who is a video game franchise created and produced by Sega. The franchise centers on a series of speed-based platform games. The protagonist of the series is a blue hedgehog named Sonic, with his friends Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and a bunch of other characters in the ensemble. Started as a side-scroller, moved on to some weird shit that we don't understand what it is now, and he'll be facing off against Mario. The franchise video game that Nintendo kicked off in the 8-bit world saw him debut in the original game of Donkey Kong. Then got his own Super Series, and now he is the mascot of Nintendo.
He's the king.
Nintendo versus Sega, Mario versus Sonic. Brian Gibson, who is the king of retro gaming?
Mario.
Why? Do you know how to debate?
He's the only one that's still alive.
Not true.
Still
Sonic is
When
still
was
there.
the last time he came out with
Sonic's got a
something?
game coming out in June. Do your research, gaming
All right.
news.
Well, let's do it in the past 5 years. Who had more games come out?
Okay, but who had?
But
more-
how good were those games, though?
It doesn't matter.
Mario had a lot of
Does
shitty games.
We've
not
already taken
matter.
our position just to attack you.
Does not matter. Mario is the cash cow. It's
and-
an entire system that represents Mario. It's
And
called Nintendo.
And to be fair, if you're going,
Sega died
died.
with the Blue Hedgehog.
But the blue hedgehog lived on, so he became
Barely.
greater than the system.
Yeah, exactly. But Nintendo had to support
Oh, wait.
that Blue Hedgehog, okay? Mario had to support Sonic.
Frank, who
Go
would
ahead,
you
Frank.
pick in that battle?
Okay, two
Super
things.
Sonic.
One, you're arguing literally Nintendo versus Sega because Sega didn't make it. That has nothing to do with
Yeah,
this
it was-
conversation. It's
Absolutely
the
not.
characters. Number two,
You can read this if you'd like. If you can.
you want to talk
Right
about
at the bottom.
the most games. Even if you want to talk about the characters versus each other, you got to rule out games like Mario Party, Mario Kart, because those are no longer Mario games. It happens to have his name, but they're not his game.
He's in it.
He was the name that they used to boost it because he was the big deal then.
He's in it.
Well, there's a Sonic Spinball then.
I bet.
Correct. I'll give you that one.
And Mean Bean, or what the hell is Egg Mean Bean Machine or something, which is a Dr. Mario versus Sonic.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I actually.
It's on the game collection. That's the only
Never
reason I know.
heard
That's
of
fair.
But go ahead.
But so you can't count those games as recent games. What else has Mario really done? He's had some crappy games.
He
It's
has
the
a couple
same
planets.
Reissue of Super Mario Wii, and then it was Super Mario Wii U, and all they did was give you another map. And then they went into Super Mario Maker, which said, we're too lazy to make you a game, make your own.
Yeah, I think I have two of them.
So.
Just saying.
And they had the planet one, which I don't understand
Galaxy.
what that is. Yeah, I think they have 2 of those now. Or
It
3
was
of those?
kind of a branch off of it was a branch off the N64 version, and they said, you know what?
Yeah.
We had like this little map. Let's be the fucking universe.
Exactly.
But Sonic had an awesome cartoon series. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it
couple
was
of them.
fantastic.
He had 2 ones that were actually really good. Where it was
Alright.
just him and Tails versus
Mario
Bowser and Scratch.
had its
which
own
is the older
action movie.
Which was so terribly good.
Yeah.
By terribly good, I mean it
great.
was like the worst thing ever.
Made their careers.
But
Oh, it did.
because it was Mario and Luigi, it was like, oh my god, I love it. But total shit.
Yeah, but Sonic has several cartoon series that are doing great. Granted, I don't watch Underground or the newer stuff that they've been doing, but it still reaches out to kids and there's no Mario series.
I'm pretty sure if anyone
Right.
goes, "Hey, it's me, it's Mario," everyone knows who he is.
Yeah, early '90s with Captain Lou Albano was probably the
What
last
what
time
is
they had a
Sonic's
series.
great catchphrase?
Chili dogs.
Spin, spin, spin,
Loves
spin,
chili
spin,
dogs.
spin,
Chili
spin,
dogs.
spin.
Chili dogs.
I'm waiting.
I have no idea.
That's if you didn't move him. Like if you were sitting there eating dinner or something, he would get pissed off that you weren't playing.
Yeah, he would sit there and just
He'd
literally-
taunt you.
And he was the first one to enter into 16-bit, if I'm not mistaken. Mario was still 8-bit when Sonic came on the scene.
I think
Probably
you're
just because of the
right,
different
though.
systems.
Because
Yeah.
of the system, yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. Mario wins.
How's
Still
Mario win?
making money, dude.
So is
So
Sonic.
Sonic-
Dough.
Sonic is actually
Not
doing.
even close, dude.
Sonic's on 2 platforms where Mario still is only on games. There hasn't been a Mario platform.
What platform is
He's
Sonic
a
on besides
cartoon
Nintendo?
on Disney XD.
Disney X.
I meant not actual consoles. I meant
Oh.
he's a video game and a TV show, whereas Mario is just a video game right now and a shitty mobile app.
Oh, it is a shitty mobile app. A very shitty mobile app.
Nintendo is floundering trying to keep him alive. Whereas now this awesome PS4 not PS4 exclusive, but now that Sonic is cross-platform again,
All right.
He's gonna be revived.
Let's let the people decide. We were at a tournament. How many people played Mario versus Sonic? Boom!
Sonic,
Hands
right?
down.
There was a Sonic. I'm
I
trying to
said
remember.
how many more played Mario.
literally 1, so it was 2-1.
Booyah!
None of
Booyah!
Luigi got more love than both of them combined.
Luigi had 2.
Oh well, whatever.
2, 2, 1.
Well, Nick made a big deal about Luigi, so that's why it seemed like more. But I'm trying to remember back. If you remember last week's
saying.
show, and I had the power ranking, I think Sonic was actually ranked pretty high in the power ranking over Mario. I think. I could be totally wrong. Might be making that up.
He was up there with Diddy Kong and everybody.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. 2 to 1. The people have spoken.
What? Oh yeah, 2
Two
to
to
1.
one. Yeah.
No. We're talking in a tournament. 2 people pick
Well, this isn't an
Mario.
open debate. This is a closed debate with us. And
Nope.
2
And
to 1, if you want to use that math.
I brought this up earlier as we were kind of talking about this, but I don't remember their names, so it's good because that means I can't give them a shout out that they don't deserve.
It's Axis.
Axis.
He commented on our YouTube page.
Sorry, don't yell at us.
But no, they do battle royales versus fictional characters, like who would win type scenarios, and they did a Sonic versus Mario battle to the death, and I believe Sonic won due to his speed again because he was just too quick. Mario couldn't keep up.
Mario's just a plumber.
He's just gonna shoot fireballs out of
He's
his ass.
just a
He
plumber.
wins.
But he can't shoot him fast enough to hit Sonic. Sonic can, and if Sonic goes Supersonic, he has a level of
That-
transformation.
I think that was actually the big key is when he went supersonic. Yeah.
I feel like the Sonic maps were a lot more challenging too.
I question that.
With bonus levels and stuff, Mario was just a side. Like, even when it evolved, it still stuck to the side scroller mentality until you got into. Well, no, even
Super
Galaxy
Mario
was-
64.
64 was the first one, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was like a 3D side scroller. It was still the same. You have to take this path to get to the flag and blah blah blah.
I still think 64 is the best one.
Well, that's not this debate.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We-
So
Finally,
final.
a D list down the road.
So a final vote then is I vote Sonic.
I vote Sonic.
It's me, Luigi.
The audience voted Sonic.
And he voted Luigi.
Yeah.
So
Just based on like, oh, Sega died. That's why Mario wins.
Clearly, Mario wins.
Why?
Because he's better. He's red. God.
Sonic has Knuckles that's red.
he's got a bigger dick.
No, he's
Guys,
not.
he's got a bigger
orange.
dick.
Oh, wait. No. That's the wrong one. I was thinking the stupid squirrel.
He's yellow.
Yeah.
Tails?
I thought Tails was orange.
I also like how
Knuckles
Tails
is
is the
red.
one that had like a full name. Wasn't it like Miles. Tails, Prowler?
O'Brien, Chicken Scratch. Yep.
Well, Sonic is Sonic the Hedgehog. I think that's his
Yeah.
official
And
name.
Knuckles the Chana?
Knuckles.
Empanada.
Empanada, enchilada, Foswego.
Alright, well you lose, Gibby.
I win.
No, you lost. It's 2-1. And we hope you liked the debate segment. We killed some time. It'll probably be more involved too if Gibby actually gets some partnering, because I feel like if we do this dynamic every day or every week, it's gonna be us versus you. I'll probably take
question
your side,
it, and I win every time, so that's all
You
that matters.
lost.
I clearly won that battle.
There might be a time where one of us would unfortunately agree with Gibby.
It's gonna be that'll be the show to watch. Anyway, it's time for gaming news with Gibby.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
You're on.
Your segment
It's your turn.
started.
It's your turn.
Oh, my bad. Talking about Mario.
This is a new game?
The Nintendo Switch will
Side
be
scroller.
back in stock at Toys R Us this week, alongside the launch of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh, so he's redoing a game he already freaking did.
Doesn't matter.
Which isn't even just him. It's him and his friends.
more money.
How many people actually
More
choose Mario in those
money.
games anyway?
Nobody ever does.
No.
You keep talking about Mario.
He's a cash cow. Cash cow. Sort of like the 3 circles. Who am I talking about, guys?
The 3 circles.
The 3 circles.
Retarded Olympics?
No. Bigger.
Real Olympics?
You gotta think 3 circles. Has to be bigger than Mario. Think of another character. It's not gaming, I'll give you that one.
But
3 circles?
Monsters Inc.
Lord of the Rings.
Started out on a
They
steamboat.
had like 7 weeks. Gilligan's
Mickey
Island.
Mouse?
Oh.
I'm a mascot of an evil organization.
It's a really way.
Thank you very much.
I get it now, but that's a really weird
Yeah,
way to
3
describe
circles.
that.
that's how everyone.
Could call it instead of mouse.
But he's 3. That's literally what he.
No, I get it, but
Hats are 2 circles and like a half circle. And really,
I hate
4 if you
people.
count about
I
his
hate
nose.
people. I hate people. I hate people. I hate people. Anyway.
6 if you include his nipples.
And 8 if you count his balls. I haven't dropped.
That's why he's so angry all the time.
God damn it! I want to hit puberty. What's going on with my goddamn story?
No. Leaked, guys. Leaked. Call of Duty.
Mickey Mouse nudes. Oh.
So wait, what? Where were you going with Mickey Mouse?
I was just saying it's gonna be back in stock. I'm just trying to prove point.
Why? What was up with Mickey Mouse though? What did that have to do with anything?
No. I was talking
Yeah, I
about
missed
the
it.
Nintendo.
What was the 3 circles?
Mario Kart. And I was like, it's another great company out there that has a great mascot. 3 circles.
Oh,
Disney. Never mind.
Bethesda.
Yeah, Bethesda.
Say it. Oh, he said it! Nothing? Okay, dead air. Let's just keep talking. Get on with the goddamn Call of Duty story. You would never be able to work for Disney, you son of a bitch. You let all this dead air go. Talking about stupid shit.
Fucking Christ. Oh man. It's dubbed the Pro Edition according to the market materials GameStop share on Twitter. Blah blah blah. The images show this version that comes along the game itself. A steel bookcase
great
and a
image.
season pass. Our first confirmation that World War II will have one.
Is this the
So,
new Call
Yep.
of Duty?
So it's definitely going back to World War II.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Get to punch
I
Hitler in the face.
am so. Oh my God, that'd be
And
great.
can you play as Captain America and Wolverine?
Was
I'm
that-
pretty sure they were in the war.
Real quick,
Oh, true.
did you guys play the campaigns on the newer Call of Duties?
Loved it. The Modern Warfare one?
Modern Warfare
I'm trying to
was great.
remember which one it is, but you bust in and he's got the hostage sitting there, and you can listen to him, or you just bust him in the face. And if you bust him in the face, you get a trophy for not listening to his speech. I don't remember which campaign it was.
It might have been called. It might
But
have
it-
been this new one because I think John Snow has somebody locked up.
Not tonight.
I just know-
but you couldn't shoot him in the face.
Oh.
I was just going for a taken moment. I'm like, holy shit, it worked! Oh my god, that was great! And then I saw the trophy pop up. I'm like, yes! But I don't remember which one it was because they're all very similar.
I've only played. This was the only campaign.
The
I
newer
played.
ones.
The newest one
The-
was not similar to the other
It
one.
was in space.
It was in space. You were going around.
Okay, so there's one
conquering
before that
planets.
then.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't play that one.
Whatever.
Which is what, Ghost 2 or something?
Sure,
Or
no.
I
Oh,
thought it was Black Ops 3.
Black Ops.
Might have been Black Ops 3.
I don't know.
I don't. They're
Some
very
other
still similar. Even
That's
though
where
you're
I
out
drew
of
the line.
even though you're out of space, a lot of the gameplay and the game, everything was very similar, especially when you into multiplayer.
Yeah.
When you went into multiplayer, though, is really
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, multiplayer.
Oh, I don't
The
play
maps were a little
multiplayer.
smaller,
Well,
but oh.
the last two have been pretty much, or yeah, the last two are exactly the same. There is no difference.
Yeah.
Multiplayer, right?
In multiplayer, right.
There
I played
absolutely, positively no
zombies.
difference.
Right. I enjoyed the campaign. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
Capcom guys
Ooh! Is this what I think it is?
has announced Marvel vs.
Yes!
Capcom Infinity will launch on
Infinite!
September 19th
Oh, why?
for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
That's like a year ago when I met you. Like I don't
Ew.
associate the two.
The release date
Well,
was confirmed
you have an
alongside the
anniversary
debut
idea.
of 8 new characters.
Not buy it. Play it.
Buy it and then no, you buy it for him and then you leave so he can play it. Perfect girl. Right there.
September 19th.
Yes.
I'll be.
Alongside the
dead by
debut
then.
of 8 new characters and story trailer unmasking the big bad villain, the heroes will
Villain?
battle against.
Who's the villain?
Joining the game for the Marvel side is the Hulk,
Okay.
Thor,
Obviously.
Hawkeye,
Obviously.
Rocket Raccoon.
That was new.
The Capcom roster,
To battle Beautiful Joe. Is that the small one on their side?
the Capcom roster of
the
iconic
Capcom?
characters is
What is he?
Chun-Li,
He was his own game on PS1.
Oh.
Strider Hyrule. I don't know what the fuck that is. Right there.
Yeah, you're good.
And Chris. Oh
Dace!
my God.
I am in the game!
Redfield.
Oh, he's from Resident Evil.
Stepping into the fray. These characters will unite to bring down
good.
Marvel's
How are
villain
you?
Ultron,
Yeah.
Ultron's the villain?
who is also a playable character.
Finally.
I don't know if whoever wrote this article, I don't know if they know Capcom games or if they didn't look into it.
Probably not.
Because I feel like Capcom has a lot more arsenal to choose from.
They have better Resident Evil characters to choose. Well, Chris is from Resident Evil 4, isn't he?
Yeah, but wouldn't it be better to play as like one of the monsters from Resident Evil? Could that be an
Nemesis
option?
or something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just a dude with a gun and some herbs. Like that's really
Gun and some herbs.
limited
Oh,
limited ammo because you can never find fucking enough. So it's like I have 6 bullets and I mix the shit that I stab in my side. Like, and I have tape so I can save the game.
Well, the only disappointing thing about that fucking game is Capcom does not have a deep roster without making it Street Fighter versus Marvel.
True.
So it's just like every time I played the third one, I only played Marvel characters. I didn't care about Capcom.
Right.
Just bleh. I
Maybe
mean, Mega Man's gonna be in it.
Mega Man's
Yeah.
gonna be on it. Joining
Which I'm
Capcom
shocked.
some.
It's like
Maybe they'll throw
Does that
Sonic.
mean Mega
Maybe
Man-
they'll throw Sonic in there because he needs another game.
it's not Capcom.
Just throw him in there. It doesn't
Capcom
matter.
could buy the
But
rights.
like, I wonder if Mega Man's gonna get pulled from the next Smash Bros. Even if he's doing this. But did Capcom only license one right out for one game?
If
a
they were
good
smart,
point.
they probably should just keep jizzing over everything. Like, yeah, sure, you can use our characters, whatever. Because what else are they really
Nah.
doing nowadays?
Yeah.
It's true. Well, they bombed at Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
I heard that tanked. And they fucked. They're. I don't know if it's the developers of Tekken or if it's developers at Capcom. They're dragging their damn feet on Tekken versus Capcom. They were supposed to do one of each.
Oh.
The Capcom versus Tekken already came out. Sucked. Tekken versus Capcom should be good because it's gonna have Tekken storylines.
Ooh.
But
nice.
they did for Tekken 7. They did release Akuma.
Hakuna Matata.
He's one of the main villains in Tekken 7. God, I should just do your
I didn't know
segment.
you knew this much
Yeah.
about fighting games,
Just do
dude.
your segment. Well,
I
I like
don't-
Tekken.
I don't
Okay.
comprehend.
I'm
just doing your
That's fine.
segment.
To be honest,
Yeah, go ahead.
I stopped at Street Fighter 2, 4, 2, 3.
I stopped
I
there.
think it was 3.
It was the second
I think-
one, right?
I want to say it was 2 or 3 on the
3, yeah.
Genesis.
Yeah.
And
And then
like that's where I stopped.
PlayStation came
I'm
out and
years
I went
behind.
Tekken.
Tekken.
And Tekken has
Tekken.
been my
Tekken.
Tekken 3
Tekken.
is one of the greatest Tekkens
I
of
s-
all time.
I-
That's
Yep.
where you
I
played
stopped-
through that story.
Yeah, I stopped at Tekken 6.
Which means you're up to date.
Or no.
Tekken 7 comes out in a few months.
Never mind. Never mind.
I played.
no,
Tekken Tag or Tekken 5.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to. No, it wasn't. It was well, didn't they verse They verse somebody.
Capcom. I mean, the conversation that just happened. like 2
No,
months ago.
was it Marvel? Or no? Yeah, was it not Marvel? Like the Flash and shit. Was
DC.
It?
DC.
DC.
Tekken went against DC.
Was it Tekken or was it? Or maybe that was a different game.
Is he thinking of
DC was
Injustice?
versus Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Or
Ah,
that.
Shit, Mortal Kombat. Never mind.
Injustice 2 comes out in a couple weeks.
Injustice 2.
That storyline looks phenomenal. He plays Grodd.
I don't like
Gorilla
fighting.
Grodd.
I don't like fighting
I should pick up some fighting games. I miss them.
Oh, I hate them with a passion, but the stories are usually good.
While he's drinking a beer, though, real quick, I just want to say, like, the most Tekken I played was at like arcades and stuff, and it was a lot of Tekken Tag because that was always the great one. You could get, you and your buddy go challenge some younger kids and beat them up and all that stuff.
The skating ring that we used to go to, rarely, but we used to go to it, had Tekken 3 and then evolved into Tekken Tag.
Tekken Tag. Oh, I played Tekken Tag before.
Yeah,
I didn't.
some
I
of
didn't.
them.
Oh, I might have played it here then. I didn't own it, but I did play it.
Or what is it? Soul Calibur? Did you guys get into those games?
The one that had Vader and Yoda as the author.
Soul Calibur 4, I think.
I don't think they picked up anything Dace said, but yeah, I don't think I played
With
it.
Vader and I think that was 4. Because my old roommate, who was on the show a couple times, Aaron, he was a big Soul Calibur fan. He bought a lot of those games. Well, he was a big fighter game fan, mainly because
Smash button
he
fan?
knew he could
That's what
beat
I do.
me. No, he would learn the moves and just obliterate me. Thank you.
Well, like GameCube had.
Were you trying to get her to get you a beer?
No.
Oh.
You don't deserve it.
Well, GameCube had Link, PlayStation had Darth Vader, and Xbox had Spawn. The first one I went into.
Yeah.
And then the next one, it was like Yoda, Darth Vader, and I don't know who the fuck. Actually, I think there was the only 2 systems that came out. Like Darth Vader went to PlayStation, Yoda went to Xbox, then Spawn. They always did like an exclusive for whatever platform you were playing on.
I think Vader was on PlayStation.
3? Yeah.
Yeah, PS3. Because I'm pretty sure that's. Well, I could be wrong because I think Aaron had both, so I don't know what he was playing on.
It was a good game. I remember playing I think it was Soul Calibur, whatever. The second one.
It's okay. When Gibby's gone, he has that effect. Somebody has to make up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the second one I used to play because it was Link.
Uh-huh.
And that's my go-to player.
So.
Didn't tell me.
You playing the game?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know what the game is, if you do not physically alter your bottle, you have.
Oh, I did.
Oh, your reaction was great.
I literally didn't think I did it. I really didn't think I did it. Thank God. Because I got her a beer. I didn't think. Oh,
but still, go ahead and explain it just in case.
Yes, if you're playing the game, and I'm sure we're going to call him out on this at some point here, if he doesn't physically alter his bottle, and actually all 3 of us are in it, you have to finish that beer. And you got last week?
I got. No, it was whenever we did the what's called.
It was a Hogarden, wasn't it?
It was when we did the
game
Smash
special. Yeah. Oh God.
It's because I knew I got it for him, and I knew he wouldn't think about it since he didn't get it.
Exactly. And it's always the bottles that get me.
I never understood why you joined this game.
I don't know either.
Oh.
I still don't understand what I'm
You're
doing.
like the worst at it.
I know.
Isn't she in the game?
Are you in the game?
You playing the game? That's why we need a Facebook thing, because I think she joined.
Well,
we need proof. We need like a tattoo or something.
We get drunk when there's a bunch of people here, and then we start calling each other out in the game, and everyone's like, "Oh, I want to be part of that," and we don't remember who said that the next day.
Yeah. That's what I mean. We need to get like tattoos or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe not that drastic, but. Huh?
So then you lost because I just saw you alter it.
Yeah. I saw it. All right. Anyway,
finish that shit. Go on with your segment.
Story. Valve has released a new update for Dota 2, which says it focused on improving the matchmaking experience in a popular multi-game. One of the major new changes is a requirement that asks players to register a phone number in order to play in ranked online multiplayer matches.
Why do they need your phone number?
I actually wanted to talk about this. So, the ranked multiplayer means basically the competitive side.
Like the ones that go on to like tournaments and big
so,
events and shit.
I actually think this is a great thing.
Why do they need my phone number?
It prevents people like Chris from trolling matchmaking.
That does not.
And call me bitches.
Google number. Fuck it.
And backstabbing son of a bitches.
Google number. Fuck it.
So you can't just keep recreating accounts just to fuck with people.
When I get a computer that can do this, now I know what I'm doing.
I'm just saying. I think it's an ingenious way of correcting it, and it also helps where if somebody gets banned for like hacking and things like that, you can actually keep track of it easier.
You can call them and harass them.
Right.
It's just not like you're gonna have 30.
So
Well,
wait,
I guess
the
you
number
can keep
public, or is the number just solely
your cell phone
That you register to your
Yeah,
account.
you have to register.
So that way you can't
lost
have
your
80.
password.
So that way you can't
Yeah,
have like 80
exactly.
accounts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that the idea?
Yeah. So exactly.
Dude, there's ways around that.
Yeah, get your mom and dad's number.
Open the phone book and just go down the line.
Well, it's probably going to send you a text message of a code that you then have to put into
That's so much work. I quit already.
I'm out.
Because it's just like how Blizzard does it for if you wanted to do a password reset in order to activate. Oh, Jesus Christ, I hate you people.
Also, I just want to point out there's a caramel apple cheesecake recipe on the screen. Well, it's a link to it. I just wanted to point that
Apple.
out.
Keyword here. Apple.
Yeah, but caramel apple cheesecake. Like, come on. Right?
Save that for later.
Save that for later.
You're welcome. I just wanted to
Thank
point
you.
that out.
Save
Yeah.
that for later.
Save it for later. Star Wars
You're doing it.
Battlefront 2, guys.
Woo! Did you see it? It's going to be great. It's everything you wanted that you're not going to go buy because you don't trust them.
Is there a
I
campaign?
actually may buy
Campaign, multiplayer, all 3 sagas, Darth Maul.
I'm
And
actually
Yoda's hand.
I'm actually debating on pre-ordering it now.
No, you're not allowed to.
You're
You're not allowed to. You've bitched about it for the past 2 years.
They're getting dedicated servers.
You're not allowed to. You're out of the group.
So they learned is what
So
happened.
it is actually astronomical because this is the biggest complaint about COD is the fact that they will not buy dedicated servers for the game.
Sucks you can't partake. You can't diss a game and then just walk back in and expect us to let you in our group.
I can't, but they're literally
Perezzo is not going to allow it.
they're literally fixing.
He specifically asked who's getting it, and you went out, nope. You didn't even hesitate. You don't respond to that man on important issues. And you shot him down on this, and you can't just walk back into his life like that.
I just
Sure,
find
he's a
it
fragile man.
crazy at how much of a 180 this company.
They learned, like, oh shit,
I
we done
mean,
fucked.
a one fucking.
We done goofed.
They fixed it because you left. Now do not come back and ruin it for everybody.
I mean, it is insane what they are doing.
Yeah, and again, it sucks that you can't partake.
Aw.
Better luck at Battlefront 3.
Stay with zombies.
We'll see.
Where they give you the same game
Oh, I
Battlefront
can't
1
do
was,
that.
and then you're
That's
fucked.
a top 10. Which
Yeah,
Frank
stay
will
away
tell
from
me.
lists, bitch.
For all those Gizzard fans, with the release of Heroes of the Storm 2.0 update next week, Blizzard will be handing out a huge bundle of free characters to those who log in for a limited amount of time. Blizzard has announced 4 new Mega Hero bundles, one of which you'll be able to receive for free.
In your face.
Each of these consists of 20 characters with specific themes:
Gangbang.
assassin, tanks, bruisers, supports, and specialists.
Gonna leave all
and
kinds
flex.
of bruises.
Bondage.
There's some overlap. Confusingly, Sylvanas can be found in Assassins and
Open
Flex
those
bundles,
flaps.
despite being classified in-game as a specialist class character. But the
Again.
bottom line is that you'll be getting as many as 20 characters for free.
From behind.
Yeah.
In
So
Gizzard.
the new patch goes live on April 25th. So it's
Today?
Shit.
Protect your assholes.
I need to log in.
Ah, shit. Gibby's got to go. All right, everybody. Good segment.
Someone's getting gangbanged.
Damn right. I'll skip that one.
Now he's speeding up like, oh, I got to go. Like, that's not important.
yeah,
Nah. Yep, go.
Well, because of that, whatever. Xbox Boss.
Was it
Phil.
Gizzard Stories?
No, it was.
Did you exile the pie?
No, it's all
Telltale?
open. Telltale about Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, released today.
Yeah. Xbox boss Phil Spencer spent a part of his day today with the team at Microsoft developer Mojang.
The guys that do the tiles.
He said on Twitter, while we didn't get into specifics about what he saw, Spencer said it was a great day with the team at Mojang.
Did they
seeing
ask them how
the
they felt about
future
Lego Worlds?
of Minecraft.
Yeah, did they ask them how they felt about Lego Worlds?
I know.
I want to
right?
see the quote on that. I actually considered buying that.
Very cool to see the new ideas
Lego
of the team
Worlds?
come into
It's
life.
Mojang.
It's Minecraft with
Legos?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, like,
I'm
better.
way more excited about that one. Microsoft acquired the Minecraft franchise developer Mojang in September in a big deal worth $2.5 billion.
So that means we can enjoy Minecraft until like we're not getting anything else from.
Yeah, I was going to say,
PS4.
is this on console?
Yeah.
Since then, the massively popular sandbox game has gotten even bigger, with Microsoft announcing $121 million in sales, 55 million monthly players earlier this year.
Yeah, it would have been and won, but I stopped playing.
The game is regularly supported with new DLC and updates, including Power Rangers content that came out at the end of March.
Power Rangers Turbo Go. I don't know why I went with that one.
I don't know either.
Yeah, Power Rangers Turbo?
Apparently
know
they
why.
announced a real money market marketplace as well.
Oh, great. Well, all these parents are going to go broke when the kids start collecting shit.
Broke. Exactly.
Get my card off your account.
For all those who play the Final Fantasy game,
I
you
don't know
can
about
play as Ariana Grande.
Side to side.
I don't know who she is.
Why you guys don't want to play like me?
Let me do it. Sorry. Totally different character, but it came to mind.
Move your joystick to the left, and I'll sing a song.
Right now, you can play again as the dangerous Ariana character who is spiraling.
Ariana.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know who she is. Don't care.
I missed it.
Inspired by a world-famous pop singer, trademark
I'm
bunny
world
ear
famous, guys.
outfit. I didn't even know that she trademarked an
Oh.
outfit. That's weird.
It's that one where I'm like riding on a bicycle.
Need to
Like a
complete
bunny.
the Dangerous Woman Tour
I don't know
stage
what's
in order
happening.
to unlock the
I
special
don't know what's
character.
happening. What
Bang bang into the room.
And my last, but not least,
You say the list?
last one, last story.
Woo!
Diablo.
Oh. You already spoiled this for me.
A successful new speedrun of Diablo 2 manages to distinguish itself from existing ones in a very significant way. The game has been beaten without attacking any enemies.
Impossible.
This passive run by streamer
Steve.
The
Docker
Dace Man and
Cliche
Friends.
Dace Man and Friends.
Dace Man and Friends.
can be watched in full in the video.
Yeah, Dace Man
The
and Friends.
game is completed on normal difficulty through Act 5 boss in just over 7 hours and 41 minutes.
That's a
Holy
speed run.
shit.
It's not speed run. We can do that
Um,
in 7 hours and 39 minutes.
put
Catch it
simply,
here tomorrow.
the strategy involves equipping gear that causes attackers to suffer damage, leaving the player to consume health potions that allow them
So they kill
to
themselves.
tank their way through fights.
So stupid and boring. Who does that?
Docker Cliche said in a post on Reddit
Dace
that
Man and
this
Friends
is the
said.
second time
Good
that
save.
he's done a run like this.
It's our third time.
With it being a new concept, they laid down some ground
It's not really
rules
new.
for a Diablo 2 pacifist run.
There's Diablo 3. Why are you playing Diablo 2?
Lame.
I agree. I completely agree on that one.
Do it in Diablo 3. Then we'll be impressed.
Do it in Diablo 4. Then I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
Blizzard.
You're so lucky. I was so focused on mocking that guy, I completely forgot they were Blizzard.
You're welcome. And then that's all I got for you guys today.
Yay!
Yeah. Time for Frank's Corner.
Following interpretation is brought to you by Taste and Good Form.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
I wasn't talking about you. Welcome to Frank's Corner, everybody, and today I'm bringing you a little bit of nostalgia, or, well, actually, from most of our viewers on Twitch, this is stuff that your grandparents will talk about later.
Or you'll watch at midnight tonight.
Yeah, because you're young and you don't even know what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about some facts from the wonderful 90s cartoons, mainly Nickelodeon. I think actually pretty sure all these are Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
So,
That's not how the song goes. That's not the jingle.
it's
I don't know the jingle.
Oh, you sent me
Yeah, I
the
did.
cheesecake
Exactly.
thing on.
Damn
oh,
right I
thank you.
sent it to you.
Thank you.
aww.
It's on my work ones.
Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. Get the cooking.
Okay, so we're starting out with Doug, which it's not like a whole bunch anyway.
Funny. That's a good one.
The character Doug first started out in a children's book. Creator Jim Jenkins shopped around. Doug got a new pair of shoes to a few publishing houses, but never got a deal. He decided to alter the pitch as a TV series to Nickelodeon instead.
No wonder the animation sucked.
Imagine a
A book? I never would have known it.
Marvel versus Nickelodeon series fighting game.
I'm in.
I'm into.
Yeah, interesting.
Ren
That would be
Stimpy.
very interesting. Like, you'd create all sorts of moves. Like, would Doug bang on a trash can? Drum on a street light?
He calls out the beats. I need more allowance.
Tommy Pickles comes out, fucking throws his
Pulls a
bottle.
screwdriver out of his fucking diaper.
And goes nuts. It's a finisher move every time. One hit KO.
One
Call
hit.
us, Nick.
Exactly.
We'll hammer out the details. We're going to work on this.
Tired of this Capcom shit.
For once, Gibby has a fantastic idea.
You need to have the slime at some point drop down. For no fair
That would have to be like Mike
Mark-
O'Malley's
Oh, I was
mixer.
gonna say Mark Summers from Double Dare.
Yeah, there you
Better,
go.
better,
yeah.
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 Because Mike O'Malley was guts, and
Yeah.
I don't think they did slime.
You should
So
throw a moat,
you're better.
too. Fucking pieces of the aggro crack just start
Yeah.
falling in your
Yeah,
fucking face.
exactly.
Or could you get the Legends of the Hidden Temple guards? They would just come out and make
Oh,
random
yeah.
stages, just
And if
pull
you
you out
don't
of the way.
solve the silver fucking monkey, you just die.
Exactly. God forbid.
It'd be a great story mode.
We need someone who can make games. We should call that some siege guy. Be like, hey, we got a great idea for you. Don't know if it's legal, but we got a great idea.
Exactly.
Talk to
Legality
Nickelodeon.
things here,
They'd be
man.
cool. They'd be cool,
They
right?
like money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Before Doug became one of Nickelodeon's first cartoons, along with Rugrats and Ren and Stimpy's, the sweater-vested character was in a 1989 Florida grapefruit commercial. Yes, that long ago, Florida wasn't about oranges; they were about grapefruits. We knew.
Grapefruit diet.
Diet. You're a little late. He's bouncing around on a pogo stick with a glass of grapefruit juice in his hand to show how the beverage will put a little pep in your step.
Nope.
Oh yeah, and he was almost called Brian.
No!
No, let's go back. Let's go back. We need it. Brian Funny. Brian Funny. I like it. I like it. Brian Funny, guys.
I'm sorry, I have
Do the Brian
officially
Funny.
killed Dace.
Do the Brian Funny. Do it.
Moving on. So, okay, I was wrong. This is not all Nickelodeon. It's heavily Nickelodeon. But the same voice actress, because, again, heavily Nickelodeon, who voiced Chucky Finster on Rugrats, also voiced Dexter.
Dexter.
Her name is Christine Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh. She stopped portraying Dexter during the show's third season in 2001 when she retired from the business.
That was
She
Cartoon
was-
Network, right?
Yes. She was replaced by Candy Milo, who was also the voice of the characters on Angry Beavers, Powerpuff Girls, Jimmy Neutron, and she was Mona on Salute Your Shorts.
Never heard of
Mona?
that one. Yeah.
I don't remember the characters' names.
Maybe it's new. Salute Your Shorts. That's that.
I don't remember any girls.
I don't remember any of their names. I'm drawing blank. I see their faces.
Donkey Lips,
I remember him. But I'm like
and he's in so many things right now.
drawing blank on all their fucking names.
But you got the whole
Exactly.
picture and the keep on hold you in our hearts. That's not even the beginning of the fucking song. Anyway, in an interview with the New York Times, show creator Jendi Tartauskas
Tartascus.
explained that
Exactly.
Dr. Dexter considers himself a very serious scientist, and since all well-known scientists have accents, Dexter speaks with a Russian accent.
Oh.
So if you're ever curious on
Wait
what
a
that is, that's Russian.
It's Russian?
I guess.
Apparently, so we can't have any American doctors. What you're trying to tell me?
House.
Scientist.
Scrubs.
Oh,
Scientist.
Oh, okay.
Scientist. Technically a little
Dr.
different
Horrible.
than doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor. No, we're not talking dentist either, right?
Steve Martin.
Damn.
Some people think that Dee Dee is actually
Dr.
Dexter's
Dre.
time-traveling daughter who was sent back in time to prevent Dexter from working on an invention that would destroy the world.
I like it.
Those people are idiots.
Right, because they had parents and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Those people are idiots, and they should not use the internet.
people love to come up with conspiracy things. So side note, for if you want a side thing that we could try to do,
The
come
Rugrats
up
one.
with, come up with
Conspiracy.
The
theories.
Rugrats one where all the
They're
babies
dead.
were like dead, and it was all
Who
in Angelica's
killed
head.
Kennedy?
Holy shit.
Who
Yeah,
killed
but
Kennedy?
again, a lot of that didn't really fit because the parents still acknowledged Tommy a lot.
Well, they were saying
So-
it was like hallucinations because that's why Stu's always got bags under his eyes, and Dee's just crazy.
Yep.
I guess, but again,
It's a stretch,
yeah.
but still freaky.
Brain from Pinky and the Brain is actually an acronym. It was revealed in the episode Project Brain that the two mice are a result of a gene splicing program called Brain, a biological recombinant algorithmic intelligence nexus. I should have let Gibby read that.
Yes, you should not have.
The Pinky and the brain.
Nerf!
Huh?
What do you mean? That's the
we-
theme
yeah.
song, you dumb slut. Because it's the theme song.
Janice, shut up, you ignorant slut.
Jesus Christ, you're
Exactly.
stupid. Anyway. Because it's the song.
Because it's boy meets wild.
We're not. Those are not the facts here, sir.
Boy
No. Why's it gotta be a song? I want it to be a poem next time.
Boy meets wild.
All right. Pinky had a British accent because of Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Makes sense.
Rob Paulson, Pinky's voice actor, was a huge Monty Python fan and figured that the producers would like that English thing.
Wait a minute. Time out. That was on that long ago?
Dude, Monty Python's old.
Is it still going?
The Pinky and the Brain did not air the same time Monty Python did.
When did Monty Python air?
Like, way before Pinky and the Brain.
Like, yeah,
Oh
70s.
my God, I thought that was newer.
No, that was old Mel Brooks stuff, right? Was he a part of that? I just always associate him with that.
Same
He might not
time
be.
frame, but no.
That's what. Yeah.
That little troop was going on as Mel Brooks was running through his
They were
shit.
kind of like, yeah, okay. That's why I wasn't sure.
All right,
But,
next.
yeah, no, he was influenced by Monty Python, but then brought it to his Pinky and the Brain thing. Maurice LaMarche, the voice of Brain, told the AV Club that his voice for the Brain was 70% Wells and 20% Vincent Price. And I don't know there's another 10% of something else in there. Some people think it's Peter Lorre. I don't know who those people are, so look them up or something.
Vincent Price?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
You don't know who he is?
I probably know him. I don't know his name.
on.
Remember Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah.
The dad?
Yeah.
Vincent Price.
Oh.
Bond.
And Orson Welles was that guy who did the radio show, the War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Bond.
That's
And every
not.
time the Animaniacs wanted to interpret those two, they just used the same guy.
Bond. James Bond.
Well, yeah. Wells, I got the Orson Welles thing. Sorry. It would have been nice if it had Orson on there, but I don't know if Vincent Price or Peter Lorre is.
I'd have to see Peter Lorre.
All right, back to Nickelodeon. When it comes to the origin of Arnold himself, we have Pee-wee's Playhouse to thank.
Arnold.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Hey Arnold creator Craig Bartlett worked in the animation department for the show. And during his time, he would work on claymation series that focused on a character named Penny. And I'm sure
Penny.
there's probably a lot of like cocaine and drugs involved, but we won't judge.
Cocaine.
I will clearly judge.
The idea of Arnold was born while he was working on it, and this led to claymation short films with a football head.
My only question is the reason he got a football head because he was dropped on his head too many times as a kid?
He was just going to explain it.
Well, not really the football head part,
Oh.
but it was just that's just how he designed his head. Who was originally thought up as a really rich prep school kid.
I know exactly what happened now.
That
He was watching the one where there's the mom, the dad, the 3 girls and the 3 boys. And then
Brady Bunch?
one of the guy threw the football and hit the good-looking girl
Brady
in the face.
Bunch. Nailed it.
Booyah!
10 points,
He's
Brady
like,
Bunch.
I need that to be the guy's head. A football.
Wow.
Think
Sold.
Marcia got
Is that coming out of a vagina?
what? Gibby?
No, the football head.
I guess that's come out sideways.
C-section for sure.
No. When they're when they're that young, it would just kind of mold out, and the doctor probably just molded it into that.
You have to ask her. She's got expertise in this.
You get a
area.
doctor that's really into claymation, they'll just shape the head however they want. Anyway, I don't know if you heard the part, but the idea was that Arnold was going to be a really rich prep school kid.
He is really rich.
Obviously, that idea didn't transfer to the cartoon, but that was the idea. Which, in a way, kind of how he dressed at first.
What, kilt?
Yeah.
Snob?
Yeah, with the weird like sweater over the kilt thing. It was weird. What is Hey Arnold without Helga Pataki? She became a bigger character than what was originally anticipated.
Agreed.
And so she got a lot of backstory. Her complicated family, including her alcoholic mom, Miriam, her bully dad, Big Bog, and her perfect sister, Olga, also became part of Helga's very own spin-off. The Pataki family show would have been on Nick at Night and would have focused on Helga's teenage years, but Nickelodeon said the show was too dark.
Well, that's because Big Bob is obviously an alcoholic.
And
She
probably
clearly
because like
was-
Helga probably tried to kill herself a couple times and like, hey, you can't have that.
Well, clearly what made her go off in the deep end when she got raped by her
Big
father.
Bob, here's your
And
tape.
And then, however, and when MTV was offered it, instead they said it was too much like Daria, which I don't see the connection between those two.
I don't know what
To make it
Depends on
that
the
similar.
writing.
I'm just going off of
I live
characters.
under a rock.
The way she was built in Hey Arnold, no.
Yeah.
But if she takes a dark turn
Maybe.
and gets pessimistic, you know, it's pretty much the same character. Beat the shit out of that nerd that kept breathing heavily on her neck.
Didn't really beat the shit. She just kept hitting him once. Whack. Whack. Elizabeth Daly, the voice of Tommy Pickles, once recorded an episode while she was in labor with her daughter.
I met her.
I did that too.
She said the engineer was like, your contractions are coming really quickly now. And I was like, no, I'm fine. Very soon after that, I had my daughter.
Look,
And Jessica.
guys, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Bloop! It just came out, I swear.
Awesome, like, storytelling of how birth happens.
I know.
I didn't.
But you know why it came and she didn't realize it? Because my stork friend dropped it off.
I don't even think you're in the camera.
Oh, don't tell me I'm not in the camera.
Probably not.
Whoa, I'm still in the camera.
Barely.
That face wouldn't have been.
That's all you need to see. That's all they need to see.
Your gut?
Yeah.
Gut in the beer. That's how you know Gibby's here. Hey, that rhymed. Look at me. Anyway, Rugrats is the only Nickelodeon show that has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Star.
They received it in 2001 as part of their 10th anniversary celebration.
All grown up.
That's kind of crazy that they got a star, but that's fine.
Really gonna let it out. All grown up
I don't know what that song's from.
with
I don't
you.
get it.
All grown up series that happened in 2001.
That was actually the theme song for that. To be
I'll
fair,
just
I didn't
follow.
really watch that because I felt that it was wrong. That
It
they weren't
was
allowed to grow up. And to be fair,
completely
it really sucked.
It ran
wrong.
concurrent with the original Rugrats because they were still doing new episodes of that, and then they started new episodes of that. It's weird.
I mean, I get where they were going with it, but it shouldn't have happened.
It's weird. Just leave
So
them young
true,
like Bart.
kids. So true. Just watch it. They push papers. That's exactly what life is like. Pushing paper.
Forever young.
We're almost there. I got a few more to go. In his original pitch to Nickelodeon, Rocko's Modern Life creator Joe Murray described the main character, who was originally named Travis.
Rocko's Modern Life.
I don't know how you went from Travis to Rocco.
This is modern life.
It just doesn't work.
Travis's Modern Life.
Yep.
As a 20-year-old male scrub wallaby who was a young
I'm a scrub, yo.
anthropomorphic Woody
Hey.
Allen.
That was in the Sonic description, and I deleted it.
Anthropomorphic?
Yep. I said, fuck that. He's a blue hedgehog.
I like it.
This is the few times that Nick, could you explain that? Like,
It's a fancy word for, like, not
Blue hedgehog.
water.
not
Blue
that,
hedgehog.
but different. Got it. Thank you. Who has just moved away from home into a surrealistic adult world.
We don't like it.
He also said the character was somewhat spacey and naive to new chores of life.
Naive.
Naive?
Bullshit.
No, Rocco is very naive. He just kind of...
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like a roller coaster.
I
There was
like
some
him.
he was very cynical on, and then other things where he was just like, huh, credit card? Fuck it. I'll buy everything.
I'm gonna buy everything now.
he got all of this
Fine.
from a trip to the zoo. Murray saw a wallaby there and seemed oblivious to the chaos
Wallaby.
around him. And Murray liked the idea of a character that set within the eye of a hurricane called life.
Life.
I am the cheese. I am the greatest character.
Cheese.
You don't even know what I'm referencing.
No. Cheese.
Wiki Deli! Wiki Deli beats!
Cheese.
It's kind of how the show went, so you're close.
He's still just gonna keep yelling cheese. He doesn't know why.
Let's go to the. We can own a boat and go get shrimp.
What?
Now he's just saying other words.
Yeah, now you're just he went to Forrest Gump. Popcorn shrimp. Big shrimp.
We can make
Small
all the
shrimp. Shrimp and
Bubba shrimp.
radish sauce shrimp.
Shrimpy shrimp. Shrimp.
Right. Anyway, so
shrimp.
Rocco's best friend Heifer was based on Murray's own childhood friend.
Oh,
I had this fat
snap.
friend when I was a kid. He was a
Yeah.
cow.
He was, man. It was huge.
Just like the cartoon cow, Murray's friend is adopted and enjoys bologna sandwiches. I'm sure those are the only two things they have in common.
Yeah, I'm sure. Probably had spots and everything.
Ed and Bev Bighead are based off of two cankerous neighbors Murray had growing up. Whenever the baseball fell on their lawn, we'd never get it back, the creator explained. He made the characters cane toads, which I don't know the difference between cane toad and a regular toad or any other toad.
Probably uglier.
It's
But-
ugly.
Cane toad because Australia was having problems with that animal in the time of the cartoon's
Australia?
conception.
You think kids know it? Ugh.
And the problem still continues today. Bev's hair is based on Murray's mother's hair in the 60s. A lot of random odd specifics in that one.
I like it, though. I like it. Next.
Is that nope? That's not last. An earlier version of Darkwing Duck was originally going to be called
Duck.
Double O Duck. 00 Ducks.
I'm glad they went with darker.
This idea was scrapped, as it turned out that 00 was a copyrighted name, as we may.
00's copyrighted?
Created by
The
Ian
00
Fleming's. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So
007.
wait, is it double copyright? O copyright, double O
I think
copyright.
it's 00 combined.
07 copyright, 007 copyright, 7 copyright. Just saying. That's how it went
I
down.
don't think you can copyright the number 7.
No, but you could probably.
You could do 00, I think you could.
But wouldn't it still be 007? The whole phrase should be 007's copyright,
But
but not
00
00.
agents.
I would think.
True. Yeah, because you have 006 and all those guys, yeah.
I feel like double O has been used in other things before, though.
Probably a parody. It's probably one of those fine lines.
Right, like they can't name a series or anything after it, but if they're given a number and they say 00, it's not for anything recognition-wise, so it's okay. I don't fucking know.
Darkwing Duck.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
All right.
When you're in trouble, just call
I got a couple.
DW.
Got a couple Ren and Stimpies, and then we're done.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, I wonder why 00, but then went to double. Anyway, animator John. Yeah, I'm not gonna say his
Double
last
D.
name. Crick Fallacy.
Yep.
Got the idea for Ren after seeing a picture of a Chihuahua in a sweater.
Chihuahua.
It's a very funny picture. John. Why'd you say his last name? John said, because here's a psychotic-looking monster in a cute sweater.
I like it. Not.
I can see that with Chihuahua. Nah, he's bulging out.
It's probably one of those hairless ones too that just look like
Oh,
like
God,
a ball
yeah,
sack in a
Jesus
sweater.
Christ.
Just like that.
It's Mars Attacks.
Sorry about your ears.
John K. was later fired from the show after a banned episode controversy titled Man's Best Friend. The episode featured a scene where Ren beats a character named George Liquor half to death with a canoe oar. Nickelodeon refused to air that episode, and it would be shelved until years later when the show was rebooted on Spike TV as Ren and Stimpy's adult party cartoon. Which, real quick, I want to point out that there was also episodes I think they created for that were not anywhere near our childhood. So like you see those and like, holy shit, they did that when we were kids. No, like there's one where
added
like
stuff.
yeah,
I've never really watched the series.
there's one where Ren's like at the beach and the chicks are with the bikinis and stuff, and he's like all oogling over their tits.
Mm.
We never had that as kids. That did not float over our heads. We never had it.
Oh, Rocco pulled it off with voyeurism.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, I looked into the Ren and Stimpy thing because this first when I saw it, I'm like, no, there's no way they'd let that happen.
Yeah.
And I looked into it and like, no, they did create some new episodes for this. I don't know if John Dude was involved or not, but they did create new episodes. So it wasn't a Well, it was a reboot because it wasn't a remaster. It was a reboot.
A reboot.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, after that, John was fired because they didn't want him beating
Bye,
things.
John.
Along with most of his production company, Spunk.
Oh, that cash show.
The network handed over the reins to Bob Camp, who promised to keep the flavor of the show intact, but fans and critics all agree that his era of Ren and Stimpy was a definite downgrade. Which is really weird because I actually remember the name Bob Camp. Maybe because it's a lot simpler than John but I still remember the name Bob Camp.
Start gargling and you'll get it right.
Yeah. So there you go. There's some facts about your favorite shows from the 90s.
Well, you have it, folks. We have just put another one in the can. 201 done. Let's go around the horn and see what everybody's doing. Gibby, tell us what you've been up to or going to be up to, or, don't. I guess he's going to choose don't.
Please email me at dacemanshow@gmail.com. I'm looking to do streams, I guess. I'm thinking of doing a stream every Thursday night, and I'm going to call it, like, New Game Thursday?
Indie Game Thursday?
Indie Game
Like you're
Thursday?
gonna download like new games or just random indie games or something?
We got a bunch of codes on the PC.
I was looking at the codes.
So just gonna stream it?
Makes sense.
Yeah,
You've got
just
enough to
stream it.
cover you for 2 months.
All right.
Yeah, I was thinking just stream them and we'll see how that goes.
Frank, what do you got going on?
I don't know. I'm gonna start traveling again soon.
Not allowed.
But I don't know how hectic the
Not allowed.
traveling's gonna be. So
Thought he said 9/11.
Not allowed.
I'm not going to New York. Well, no, yes, kind of. Anyway, so I don't know. I can't commit to saying I'm doing much, but you can still follow us on Twitter at the Dace Man Show because I still have that on my phone, and occasionally if I thought of something funny, I'll tweet it.
That never happens.
I don't think of funny things often. Like if you're not there in the moment, you're not gonna appreciate why it was funny.
Lies.
Awesome. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/DaceManShow. Follow us on Twitter, like he had said, at The Dace Man Show. Follow me on Twitter, at The Dace Man. Give us a subscribe here on youtube.com/DaceManShow. Heart us on twitch.tv/DaceMan and Friends. Check out Musically Challenged. Finale was this past week. Starting next week will be the date. Nope, next week I think it's Blooper Reel. Depends. The Factly Man is coming to the YouTube channel. We also have Dace-tacular Gaming Night that is currently replacing Franks for Everything until Season 2 gets filmed, which will be debuting probably sometime in July or August. Also coming in a couple weeks will be the D-List. The first one will be the best Marvel films based on the D-List voting committee. Filmed with like 25, 26 people. So check that out. It's coming. And last but not least, there is Fictional Corruption, which unfortunately goes 1 week longer than Musically Challenged.
Boo.
You can catch that season finale next week. And check out, we're actually doing a lot on Facebook. Hashtag Daily Dose of Schwimmer.
A Schwimmer of Hope.
A Schwimmer of Hope. Greatest campaign we've ever done. It's getting more attention than the charities we do.
Which it should.
Yeah, it should.
Schwimmer should. I mean, look at him. Look, if you haven't seen him, go to our Facebook and just look at him.
And I'm pretty sure the greatest video of that campaign's coming tomorrow. So stay tuned to our Facebook, 9 a.m., Daily Dose of Schwimmer. That's really all I got. So let's click that little play button right there. There we go. We got this outro fired up. And as always, for the few,
For the proud.
for the Dace-tacular, asshole went to the bathroom. There's no way he can throw in his chicken.
He can't.
Oh, there it is. He's on mute. Okay. For the few, for the proud, for the Dace-tacular. Thank you guys for watching.